Alrighty, part 2 of Star Railing. Up the yeah. Yeah, part 2 of Honkai Star Railing, where we're gonna get even more emotionally damaged than the day before. Hello everyone. Hope y'all having a good morning, afternoon, evening, ass crack of dawn, whatever time zone it is. I hope y'all have been doing well this fine day. I still barely got any sleep, not gonna lie, I'm still freaking tired. I hate the hot weather. Fuck summer heat. I know it's not even summer yet, but still. Uh. Also, the fact that the weather app be telling me, oh, by the way, it's gonna be a little warmer than yesterday, and I'm just over here like, the fuck you mean it's gonna be warmer than yesterday? I was already dying yesterday. What do you want from me? It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I can already feel the effects of it being warmer than yesterday, and let me tell you, it is indeed warmer than yesterday. Absolutely disgusting. Isn't she cute? I don't have her. I would pull for her, but Firefly. That is all. Where am I going? I was going the wrong way. Huh, oops. Hey, Welt. I'm gonna this running into everything. Cheerful guest.
Glad to meet you again, Robin. How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along? We're all so excited about it.
It's going
It's going
splendidly.
smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin. It's a pleasure to have guests from all over the universe celebrating day and night. I can't stand being lonely or bored, so this jubilant dreamscape is perfect for me.
But if this went on forever, would it get boring too?
Nah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so much fun? Every day, you get to
Sometimes
wear
it gets
fancy
tiring to
clothes,
have too much fun.
explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick.
Eating
As
food
long
without
as
gaining
can
weight?
afford
Okay,
a
you caught
room,
my attention.
This place is the ultimate paradise.
But you know that only a few things can be brought back from the dreamscape to reality, right?
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-living species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and there's so much to worry about. Being happy here is pure bliss. Only in this sweet dream can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate. Who would want to go back to reality after experiencing this bliss?
Exactly.
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in
Yeah,
the
fuck
world.
reality.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
Seems like that guest's perspective didn't resonate with you either.
She had a valid point. And I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that...
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life. But in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream. Once she steps out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, she did make mention of being able to afford a room. Didn't she?
However, the paradise in our dreams, it doesn't have to end.
What are you on
No.
about?
And the paradise we yearn for shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either.
Exploding birds. Wah. Trying to run me over? No. Oh, I missed. Auto targets. Oi. Spending money feels so good. No, it doesn't. It's a terrible feeling.
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor. You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not at all. Now, with little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if we chat?
It's my pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said with a little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. Is that why you aimed him to put me?
Yeah. I was part of a war. While escaping from the Coco's mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials.
Oh shit.
And then, all my comrades died. My hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. I couldn't bear to live. Everything I knew gone. That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came.
How heart-wrenching. I hope the family has been able to help you.
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that. They provided me with a comfortable room, the most advanced life support devices in the cosmos, and a stellar team of caregivers. My physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by life support. The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the me in the hotel room.
Oof.
True appearance. Huh. I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
So, you'll be living forever in this dreamscape, right?
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter. My world has been torn apart, and my life could end any second. So, even if this whole place is an illusion, it's still my paradise. And I'll treasure every moment I spend here. How I envy those everlasting things.
That old man's story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even the sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
There will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
Huh? Huh? What is that supposed to mean, sir?
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady.
To Robin!
Wait, is that me?
There's two Robin! Imposter! Hold on. There was a range to that. Boy, where is that going? What in the heck?
Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received an invitation too. That must be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people here are way too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away at the slightest hint of danger. In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
I mean, who wouldn't run away in the slightest hint
But
of
you've had
danger?
your fill. It'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the Harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family. You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I have no idea what you're planning? I don't care what you're thinking, Chicken Wing Boy.
Oh!
But I'm pretty sure our lovely Robin won't be appearing on stage. After all, you're well aware of what a sorry state this dreamscape is in under the banner of Harmony. Penacony, the land of the dreams. Is this truly the paradise you desire?
Stop it.
What's the rush, Chicken Wing Boy? Did I get to you?
Our paradise is none of your concern, Masked Fool. Leave now, or the family won't tolerate you anymore.
All right. I'll go. But Robin, I suggest you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness? Well, I've done my part, and now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last 2 gifts for both of you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
It's a bomb!
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon.
Dream Master, you mean the creepy little kid?
Let's wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
Oh, we're waiting here now?
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts. Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams. It shouldn't be like this. Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness. It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path. As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now He is receiving hospice care in a comatose state, and his fate is sealed.
Ew, hard word.
Is Penacony granting these people a future?
Just kidding.
Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future. The future for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to upset you.
Did it fall from the sky
Shortly
and
after
died?
you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
Oh.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
I mean, yeah, there are flightless birds out there.
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Well,
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen Eon?
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that
honey,
can't
what
be
happened to you?
eradicated.
Do you need to talk about it? Do you need
In the
to
end,
see a
If
therapist?
people can't even
Are you
secure their
okay?
own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony will save the weak, then which Eon can make our dreams come true?
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Rustful boy.
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings. If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
I see. Then I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
You used to be such a cute kid. What happened?
Let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the harmonious choir.
It's a deal then.
Yeah, it's a deal. But how can I become a chord master?
Maybe you will have to become a star first.
Returning to the Trailblazers POV. 8 system hours
You're
until
back
the
sooner than I
Charmony
thought.
Festival.
Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since he's already carried out his last wish, my final mission is complete. But pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread. Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude, staking everything on some nameless in the future? But you have the numbers, and in numbers comes strength. So that might just delay your inevitable a little more.
Got any more encouraging words?
Yeah,
As
Gallagher.
I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals, and won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the Sweet Dream, it's vital to the family's interests. By attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand.
Heck
The problem
yeah.
is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight, and if we brute force it, even if we succeed, it's too risky.
I say we take that risk.
So, no one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question.
Oh yeah? You? Of all people? Of course you do. I never doubted you for a sec. Looks like we have one more ace up our sleeves. Time for the Master Stroke.
Why are you speaking like the General of the Law Fu?
Because why not?
So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions.
TM.
Or something. And it's going to be held in the moment of Scorched Sand. As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar. And be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives.
So, how do we go about participating in these festivity auditions?
I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club.
Oh, heck?
To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along. But now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
So they're still running this thing, huh? It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention. But it looks like it might be worth a shot.
Heck yeah.
We'll follow Marge's plan. Mr. Gallagher, will you be joining us?
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character,
Oh.
I've already completed my final mission. Whether Penacony can awaken from this dream
He's
is
self-aware.
all down to you.
Should we ever cross paths again? I'd love for you to visit the Express.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express and Stellaron Hunter's objectives are aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
Ooh,
We've already come
cooperation.
this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move out.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Scorched Sand Hall. This is where challengers thrive and dream chasers shine, all under the watchful eye of the entire universe.
Bum, 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 bum.
If you have ambition, dreams, and the drive, dear friend, the next superstar of Penacony's Charmony Festival could be you.
Wow!
Oh, wow, they've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited.
Behold, here come four friends with spirits high and full of steel. Are you aspiring to be the superstars of the festival?
Sure.
Is he talking about us?
No.
There's no doubt about it. I see you have all the potential of a superstar in you.
I think you're blind, sir.
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Not confident at all. I mean, I'm so confident.
Interview with us? It'll be quick.
Your journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
The sword and rose! Protect the beauty! The beauty, the beauty! Magnificent and majestic!
A knight's head is hard as steel. Brother Lance's focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't all have to be winners, but if we don't have fun, we'd all be sinners.
People are pouring in. Kind of feels
Yeah,
like
where
all
are they
sorts of
coming
baddies
from?
Are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make way. Make way. Coming towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons and the soul-glad business empire's founder, Mr. Ideen.
Ew.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soulglad's factory, Ideen Lena. My four friends, introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
I'm the galactic
Hello,
baseballer.
everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Don't you guys need to hide your identities?
Can't hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters. And because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash moves.
Hello everyone, I'm Lotus and she's March 7. Hello everyone, I'm the Galactic Baseballer and she's Sei-Chi. Hello everyone, I'm everyone. Is it really a good idea to have a talent show in this pivotal moment of our story?
Don't expose my net handle to everyone.
That's actually your net. No way.
Hello, everyone. I'm March 7th. I'm an ordinary girl who loves adventures.
Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
So it's a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be spectacular. Time is precious. My four friends, come with me.
Grab a bottle of Soul Glad and make your dreams a blast.
Heck yeah. Oh. Wow, I didn't know the POV switched. I never would have guessed. I didn't go like that, right? Okay.
This place is buzzing.
Buzz
That's
buzz.
right. This event is a miniature representation of
Don't
that
hit
time
me.
known
No.
as the era filled with boundless possibilities.
Wait, how come that one didn't? Oh. Oh. Oh, oops, I was about to... Ooh. Friendly fire. Oops. Ooh. Wait. Oh. Ah, come on. I was about to get the friggin'...
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then, lured here by the watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life. Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today.
I don't remember
The
asking for a
dream-chasing
history
era
lesson.
was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days and the watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony. Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
I'm gonna win. Nah, we'd win. Can we get the ball rolling already? I ain't good all day. Capiche? Rest assured, we're gonna take an L in this. I can feel it. What I say, what I wanna say. No, I'm gonna say it anyway.
There's that, the ever-vigilant, trailblazing spirit we all know.
Hey, you should really fix that defeatist mentality of yours.
I can't help it. It's part of my
Miss
nature.
March, how about you?
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speed run world record!
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
Ah, a wonderful
That's cute.
wish.
That's so
Miss
cute.
Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct
Everyone been
paths
saying
to choose
something
from,
so
with
heartwarming
unique
and positive.
challenges on
Meanwhile, I'm
each
over here
round.
like, nah, we're gonna take the L on this.
In the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. A beloved contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled. Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone clear? Now, I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorch Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
Yay!
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
Okay.
By me. Let's do it. All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Enough chit chat. Let's do this. Say what now? I got to pair up with Firefly and there's no catch? It'll be a shoo-in with me around. Hold up, has any of you even bothered to ask me for my consent to this?
Time's ticking. Just listen to the grown-ups.
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Anyway. Photobomb. Anyway. Disqualified? Hold up, what? Break all Boston balloons in the audition plaza. Oh. That's a thing? I was just breaking stuff just to break stuff.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd Scorch Sand Festival of the 20th season, Dream Play Fantasia. In this stage, you can choose between 2 challenges, the School of Acting or School of Action. In the School of Acting challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges. In the School of Action challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end.
Defeat enemies convincingly? What if I just defeat them? How does one make it convincingly if I just, I don't know, straight up defeat them? Select the stage you wish to challenge. Alright, click the button on the tracks and select the challenge area. Just click the button on the tracks and select the. Oh. Action? Acting. Action. You know what? I'm curious about that. This is Star Rail. I can defeat enemies whenever I want to.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you.
There are rules.
There are 3 stages up ahead. On each, you will find an outline of a script. These 3 scripts were written by the legendary filmmaker, The Watchmaker, and depict various stories from Penacony's era of pioneering. Your task is to bring those moments to life, find the right words, and act convincingly to make the judges feel the script's intended emotions. Oh, I wish you a successful performance. Also, a bit of trivia. The record score for this stage is held by a participant with fiery red hair. His exceptional performance brought even the strictest judge to tears.
Huh?
It's like he wasn't even acting at all.
We are
Red
running out of
hair,
time, so let's get this
Mormons?
over with quickly.
Huh. Ooh, a chest.
Just take a look at this pair. Such star quality. Since you come as a pair, I'll prep a two-person scene for you.
Okay.
You two, are you ready?
Not at all.
Envision that you both, driven by the spirit of exploration, are arriving at the land of dreams that is Penacony for the first time. But instead of lush lands, you find yourselves amidst swirling sands and desolation, far from the paradise the Watchmaker described. You're driving an old clunker through the wilderness of the dreamscape, braving the cold wind, choking on the dust, and suddenly, a fierce memory zone meme blocks your path.
No.
Now, Miss Greyhair, what line would you deliver to express your disappointment in Penacony?
Man, this place sucks. And great, I love living on the wild side. A brutish creature. Quick, let's run it over. What incarnation is this hellhole? The Watchmaker is a big fat liar. Okay, but I'll be honest. I would say, hey, 10 points to run that creature over.
Very good. Now, though you're disappointed, your screen partner is conversely very enthusiastic. Now, young lady, you will say...
This is great! I love living on the wild side.
Very good, very intense. And then we cut to the story's next scene. You find a job mending the rails, but the days are long and your endurance can't keep up, and you finally collapse in the endless expanse of desert. Suddenly, sweet rain falls from the sky, wetting your lips and rousing your spirits. Now, Miss Greyhair, what line will best express your surprise at this moment?
Wowee, Penacony, my Penacony, you truly abound with opportunities. Just let me die of thirst instead. Perhaps we never meant to succeed.
But at this moment, your partner yet gazes into the sky, both her eyes closed. The raindrops fall, blurring her vision, and she tragically says...
Perhaps we were never meant to succeed. Right?
Fantastic! Both of you have an incredibly solid foundation in dialogue delivery. However, lines aren't everything in a performance. Please continue this story on the second stage.
Oh, heck.
Up next, you'll be challenged with a body language test.
I hope these tests won't take too long.
They're gonna take forever, aren't they? That's unfortunate. Break. Break. Open.
Here, you two are required to skillfully utilize body language to portray the story context I've laid out for you. Picking up from where we left off, a heavy downpour saves you both stranded in the desert. This rain quenches the anger in your heart. You look to your companion, now completely devoid of fighting spirit, wanting to comfort her. At this moment, what should you do to make her laugh?
Pat, tell a dad joke. Stand up and prepare to move out. Roll about in the sand. Oh, man. What would you do to make her laugh? Come on, aren't dad jokes funny, guys? That's what I would do.
The test now is about body language.
But dad
I don't
jokes.
think dialogue is allowed here.
But dad jokes. Dad jokes. Dad jokes.
Right answer. Your companion sees you rolling about in the sand and thinks about the arduous obstacles along this journey. She can't help but let loose a laugh, rekindling hope in her heart. And so this girl...
I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep moving forward.
But dad jokes.
A tug at the heartstrings. The story continues to develop. The heavy rain leads you both to sense a business opportunity. So you start venturing into the umbrella industry. But just as the business begins to pick up, competitors start flooding the market with low-priced goods, squeezing your market share. You have no choice. The goods you stockpiled at high prices have to be sold at a loss. This is a pretty self-destructive move, which drives your business to the brink of bankruptcy. At this moment, what would you, who refuses to admit defeat, decide to do?
Oh, leave dejectedly, get on my knees and grovel, stand up and smack the table. I would have flipped the table, but honestly, table flip. You slam the table and rise up. They think you'll back down? Impossible! Dream chasers can be knocked down, but never knocked out.
Fantastic! But it's a pity your friend does not agree. Seeing that you're up to your eyeballs in debt, she sees nothing but despair in her future. And then...
I leave Penacony in utter disappointment. Is that okay?
She's so cute.
Of course! Absolutely! I was this close to tears! Both of you possess exceptional acting talent! However, the true test is yet to come.
Oh?
You're about to encounter the harshest judge this show has ever seen. You'll need to rely on perfect performances if you want to win them over.
Gosh dang it. You're talking to a VTuber who's always scuffing every stream. I don't think perfect performances are in my dictionary, bro. I don't think I'm capable of perfect performances. I see a herb. The show's about to begin. Okay. Bye-bye, birdie.
Welcome to the final stage. Actually, all the scenarios that you previously encountered were all from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Two companions arrive on Penacony with nothing but a dream. Their desire for achievement is met with continuous setbacks. Ultimately, one continues on, despite spiraling into debt, while the other concedes defeat and leaves. Many years later, their paths cross once more
time skip?
in the thriving Penacony. Yet, they refuse to acknowledge each other because...
I become a big shot, but she ended up destitute. She ended up destitute. I fell into poverty while she's leading a normal life. I'm leading a normal life, but she ended up in destitute. Honestly, that.
Against the backdrop of a revitalized Penacony, the joy of reunion mixes with the sorrow of past separation, the awkwardness of being strangers, and the shyness of a long-awaited encounter, all converging at this very moment. Give it a shot. Try and convey this bittersweet scene to me. Bring it to life with precise and emotive acting.
This is never going to end. I know! Why don't you try that clockwork thing you used before?
Great idea! Emotional manipulation.
Your performance is far from satisfactory.
Fuck you too, damn. Activate clockwork.
I never imagined that such a sad scene could be portrayed by you two in such a joyful and heartwarming way. Two people sharing a long cherished friendship, as if time and status meant nothing to them.
Uh-huh.
Huh? But we haven't even done anything! Is his imagination running wild again?
Yes.
Brilliant! Your portrayal outdoes the original. It's
Simply. Oh, thank you. We tried our best.
We have passed the test. We ought to hurry up. Stellaron is at stake.
Yeah. Go look at study, go look up at us, well, thank you for the work, and I hope I wish you luck in those studying.
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more importantly, are you having fun?
Oh, so much fun. I especially had fun when I emotionally manipulated the last judge.
Red-haired contestant did.
That red-haired contestant. Who is that exactly?
Why do I have the feeling?
But only if you clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises. Gunfire time!
What?
You have the option to choose Gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or Time, where you'll face Clucky's trial. Now, make your choice!
Anu or Michael Mouse? Wonderful. Okay, select the stage you wish to challenge. Okay. Gunfire trial? Time trial. Oh, hell no. I see time trial and I don't like it.
Dear friends, welcome to the enchanting universe created by the Watchmaker. Awaiting you is the morally dubious yet ever charming character from the animated Clocky series, Hanu! It is said that these cartoon characters were inspired by the Watchmaker's own experiences.
Really?
According to research by Clocky scholars, the original Hanu of reality shared a deep friendship with the Watchmaker, akin to comrades in arms.
Uh-huh.
Enter into the world of Hanu via the TV by the entrance and partake in an enchanting and suspenseful story with him. Good luck in there.
Dang.
If it's a gunfire trial, we should be able to settle this with a fight, right? I hope this won't waste too much of our time.
Fight, 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 fight. Burb, burb, burb. Da, 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 da.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's morphin' time. Hanu.
Are we both in control of this Hanu character?
Oh.
Very good. Looks like you've got the hang of it.
Huh?
In this Hanu's adventure episode, Boss Stone has gathered his battleships for an assault on Dreamville. Old Buzzfly, Cousin Wolf, and Bombhead are all raring to go. The brave Hanu must thwart their advance and protect his home.
Uh-huh.
Alas, Hanu presently is ill-equipped to fend off the malevolent mischief makers, which is why he is preparing to seek out the Puzzle Gentleman's aid. Go forth and speak to him.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Oh, brave Hanu, you look like you could really use some help.
Oh, jeez.
Long time no see, Hanu. You look
Puzzle
pretty stressed out.
Gentleman.
How about an intense and thrilling game of Dream Jigsaw to blow off some steam?
Actually, the plot dictates that you directly provide aid to us. Is Dream Jigsaw really that is Dream Jigsaw really that intense and thrilling? Gosh, this is the first time I've seen you crouch down. Let out a really cool sounding. Let out a cool. Might be the coolest in history.
Oh my! Are you telling me that Boss Stone has rallied the villains to seize Dreamville? What a dreadful twist of fate! Listen closely, Hanu. I'm aware you're in need of a suitable weapon. And I also know there's one just upstairs. But you know what? You'll have to play an exhilarating round of Dream Jigsaw first. No Jigsaw, no moving forward.
Well, damn. That's not fair. You have to help me now. What do the weapon and Dream Jigsaw have to do with one another? Dreamville's in danger. How do you not understand this predicament? Let out a really cool sounding. You make a cool. Only someone as cool as you could produce such a cool perfection.
Now scurry along, Hanu, but tread carefully. Two ne'er-do-wells are also eyeing those jigsaw pieces. Either outsmart them with the quick knockout, or ensure they don't catch you in the act. I can't wait to see you finish the Dream Jigsaw. Best of luck, Hanu.
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us.
Aw, man. They're sneaking around now.
It appears we can't climb the stairs in our current state.
Well, dang. That's unfortunate.
Look up there! If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick?
Push what thing down exactly? Let out really cool. Hurry up, more use your experience to run, okay. Teleport. You don't see anything. You don't see anything. Ha! Loser. Like,
Finally, that's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
I don't think that one was okay. I was literally right in its face. Okay. Jigsaw puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. Love jigsaw puzzles. But wait.
Oh my! The exquisite sensation of perfect alignment! My organizational itch has been quite thoroughly scratched.
You're welcome?
Hurry now, Hanu. Touch that TV set and transform back into your old self. Then head upstairs. You'll...
Are such haphazard instructions really okay? Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented.
You'll get used to it.
Is that Hanu?
Ha? What are you talking about? Is staying in character this much really necessary? Haha! I know the answer for this one! Penacony's in danger. Can you get out of the...
What exactly is he talking about?
Tick-tock! It's time for me to make an appearance!
Oh my god, it's Michael Mouse! How come you're here too? Where did you come from? Ah! The plot thickens out!
I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like right now! I can be your translator! Tick-tock! Hanu says, battle! We must do battle!
Is that really necessary?
The enemy is at our doorstep, and we have no path of retreat for the future of Dreamville!
Oh, that makes sense now, I guess.
Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
Why in the heck would I touch the suspicious-looking TV?
So they just jumped inside that TV. Sheesh. Logic in this plot and dialogue is really being pushed to its limits.
There's no such thing as logic in a cartoon. Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
Well, here we go again. Ready?
It's Morbin time.
I am gradually getting used to this. Huh. Who knows? I might even be able to perform some high-level moves with Hanu.
Oh, did someone say high-level movies just now? That's right, pal. The upcoming script is just exploding with all sorts of high-level shenanigans. Last we saw, Hanu was preparing for battle. Suddenly, he hears heavy footsteps coming from the hallway. Malevolent mischief makers have broken into his home. But brave Hanu won't go down without a fight. He instantly sprints for the storage room, ready for a do-or-die showdown against the baddies.
The baddies?
But we still don't have any weapons in hand.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Hanu's favorite bazooka just so happens to be in that storage room. So get a move on.
What a coincidentally convenient plot twist. It'd be even more awesome if the organizers allowed me to wear armor.
Oh, here we go.
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right?
Behind this shelf? Oh, wait, there's an opening.
He wasn't lying.
Bazooka!
There's actually a bazooka here. Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies.
Maximum firepower! Defeat the malevolent mischief makers.
This thing feels just like the Soaring Locust too.
Hell yeah!
Careful. It looks like we've got more company. Get ready to fire!
Okay. Oh my god, 2 robots with 1 shot. Let's go!
Here we go again. But no big deal. We're pretty handy with this bazooka now.
Oh, that one missed. That one didn't miss. Heh. Last bullet.
That should be all of them, right?
Probably.
Oh my! Harmon is on the street! Everyone! The stage is complete! Quickly! Head through the TV to the next stage!
Hey! Collect my ammo real quick. Da, 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 da. Whoosh.
Well, that's that. But it is gonna be hard to let go of this bazooka.
She's attached to the bazooka. Ah, me too.
Never mind. Let's hurry over to the next stage.
Precious treasure. Ooh. Blech. Man. Of course I have terrible luck. Cannot be open in current state, dang. What is this? Oh, Little Caesar? Little Caesars? The pizza place?
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves! But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar.
Huh?
In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar.
No!
Welcome to the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival's 3rd stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soulglad Enterprises Superstar Showdown.
Select the stage you wish to challenge. Why is this pinball machine so unnecessarily loud? Superstar Showdown Arena 1, Arena 2. Is there a difference? 1, because I'll be number 1. Ha! Oh my god, I fucking knew it. It's Argenti.
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Oh, he's more than extraordinary. Why doesn't he have voice lines? By the glorious light of beauty, I never thought I would see you again. In such turbulent times, your kind faces are a spring's gentle breeze, bringing solace to my scorched heart. Why doesn't he have voice lines? The fuck?
Are you a knight of beauty?
Wait. Why doesn't he have voice lines? So the red-haired contestant was you all along. Yeah, I figured. Will you be participating in the Germany Festival as well? You've already heard of my humble title elsewhere. I am deeply honored. I don't have Argenti, so I completely forgot what this man sounds like. Upon hearing of the impending festivities, I commanded the one and only to bring me to Penacony. Full haste. Alas, in a cosmos unguarded by the beauty, disorder prevails. Thus my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Fortunately, the mini-rabbit mech pilot, stray cat duelist, galactic ninja, and quad-drive Intellitron, along with 32 other souls in distress, all emerged from their predicament safe and sound. I then led them all here to revel in the harmony with the countless other splendid beings. Is this the beauty? It's dazzling. You're quite the savior, aren't you? I'm busy saving the world. Could you please make way? I do not deserve such praise. Unfortunately, that dashing IPC ambassador, whose radiance matches that of a beautiful peacock, remains in a woeful state. Aventurine? How I wish he too could partake in this splendid occasion. Okay, let's get back to business. Since fate has brought us together, it stands to reason that you both seek the accolade of the audition's victor, correct? Though upon arrival, I was once mistaken for a towering silver-armored fugitive with fiery red flames, due to my lack of eloquence. It matters not, for all these trials stem from the land of dreams' beauty. What matters is that I now stand before you. Our paths have crossed. I, Argenti of the Knights of Beauty, am humbly requesting for a battle in the name of the Code of Chivalry with you both. I am fortunate enough to emerge victorious. Kindly grant me passage to the crown of victory and recognize that Adrilla, the beauty, is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Bear witness to...
The game is on.
Once again, I would like a warning beforehand so I could have a team ready for this.
You have 10 seconds. 10, feeling spiffy?
Heaven surge. Quick!
Rise to the challenge.
They just want to see you rage. Hey Caleb, welcome and I hope you're well today.
Nothing major.
On the bright side, I can just stare at this man for the next 30 minutes. He's beautiful. Why didn't they give him voice lines before this? I'm a bit upset, not gonna lie.
Awaken, world cleansing dragon.
Lance ablaze! Lance!
Donut, how's everything with you? It's been hot.
I'll see you off.
In fact, the weather report says that today is gonna be warmer than yesterday, so I've been suffering in the heat, but other than that, I'm doing fine.
Lance at the ready.
Eternal Slip. The dead return!
What?
Feeling spiffy?
Heaven sir. Quick! The flesh will bear witness. You chose the wrong enemy. You're fighting a gentleman. Pledged on you.
Fighting a gentleman who's just literally beating the shit out of me. What?
Sent a storm.
I'm on guard.
Definitely relates that. I hope it doesn't get too unbearable for you. I mean, if I could play tennis in like 100+ degree weather on a court that makes it hotter than it usually is, I think I could handle it. Then again, it's been like years since I've played on the courts.
Feeling spiffy?
Heaven sir. Rise! I'll see you off.
Then, can I just...
Awaken the world-cleansing dragon.
Zariel, how could you do this to me? If I knew that I would need an excuse to defeat him a little quicker, I would have put in my Jingliu.
Let the duel commence.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Heaven sir. Break. The flesh
I had IT colors when I was younger, not so much anymore. Yeah, it'd be like that, huh? The funny thing is, I'm literally like Southeast Asian, so I should have heat tolerance built into me, but I think that part is missing in my programming.
Receive divinity.
I'm on guard.
Rise to the challenge.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
The strength. Heaven sir. Rise. Awaken dormant scale. World cleansing dragon. Eternal state. Dead return.
What was that achievement? Excuse me?
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth
Was that an achievement that popped up on my screen for a split second? Excuse me.
bloom. Do not fret.
Ouchie, ouch. Oh, Sparkle's about to die.
This symbol of pure let the duel commence.
Well.
Heaven sir. Break. The flesh.
Lance at
Ouchie,
the ready.
ouch.
Confess.
Lance ablaze.
Humans who survive falling off a cliff without a scratch, but also have high mortality rate on a short flight of stairs. We built different and incorrectly. Hi, Sam Squared. Welcome in. Hope you're well today.
You chose the wrong enemy.
And that is so friggin' true, man. No, get out of here.
Receive divinity.
She lives.
There's no power like team power. Feeling spiffy?
Sent a storm.
Heaven sir. Rise.
That's enough. I have come to grasp the sincerity of your. Okay. Don't let me finish reading that because they still didn't give him voice lines. About to start work, but swinging by for a short bit. Well, I appreciate you for stopping by. Beautiful. Beautiful. Truly a captivating contest. It is through you that I realize to uphold the honor of Idrilla, I must further hone my skills. What a beautiful lesson indeed. Why don't they give him voice lines? Please give this beautiful man some voice lines. Go forth. My dear friend, beautiful miss, the audition's crown is yours to claim. I shall remain here, gazing from afar as you bask in the limelight, joining the audience and offering you the most heartfelt cheers and applause.
We don't have much time.
Yet these two.
May fate allow us to meet again.
Yet these two get to have their moments.
In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Go forth, the champion stage belongs to the both of you. Bask in the glory you deserve. Okay. In the meanwhile, let's break everything I see. Reach the finish line. This was a race? Yay! Breakables! Excuse me. Oh. Huh, that was weird. Yay! An open area, cameras and lights surrounding it, 2 chairs. Is this a friggin' interview? Fuck nah. No, yeah, no. Get me out of here. I don't want that. No. What, Kirifashai? Yes.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the
I never look good on camera, guys.
on behalf of the
Heck.
organizers,
You're here?
extend my sincere congratulations to you.
Can kill a god
Wishing
but can't
you
slay the
joy
audience?
under their
Yes. What are you doing here? You already worked things out with the Dream Master? All I get are sincere congratulations? Where are my stellar jades?
Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition, and I've taken steps to ensure.
Yeah, where are my stellar jades? I'm
However,
saving for Firefly.
this
I need my
reward is
Firefly
not a
funds.
material one, but rather the opportunity for an open and honest communication between us. As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both
Well, first we had
I
November
and the
19, now we
Oak
have
family
Wednesday.
cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy.
Why not?
Through your journey of overcoming obstacles,
But the
you must
chaos.
have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest? or a sweet dream paradise for all?
Boy, who hurt you? Are you okay? There's nothing wrong with being the fittest. A sweet dream paradise doesn't sound too bad. I don't know, why are you asking me? Yeah, why are you asking me? I'm literally the worst person to ask about which dreams I would prefer. Because my dreams are the weird kinds of dreams. People be having sweet dreams as if they're like frolicking on the flower, like in the flower field. Meanwhile, I'm just over here like I can move the walls in a house that's not actually my house, but it feels like my house.
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Only path to take? What, is there like a stick on the other path and you just can't seem to cross over it like you're in a Pokemon game or something?
Who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
Why do they say nameless like
the
that?
Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage
Just
to
looking
offer
to take
tribute
you,
in
gotta
song.
go. Good luck
Just
with
per
the work.
arrangement.
Good luck with adulting.
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin.
Oh, oh, now it's wonky.
Understood. Question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
What, in the Bible?
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself? Always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Aeon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Xipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the Great One, Xipe?
Perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Aeon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Aeon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Aeon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang, Being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
Huh?
What?
Huh? Huh? Oh!
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the Harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Xipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Are you sure about that?
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Yeah, answer us.
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
Huh?
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been widely observed.
You want to talk terms with us? Stop beating around the bush and get to the point. Give Mr. Yang back to us now! You wanna stop Give our grandfather back to us!
But that hinges on the outcome of this negotiation.
Sorry to redeem Octave and Grandpa. How would that sound? Probably old lady, honestly.
Imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands. And just as the family has always proclaimed,
and
no one
hi,
can be
Title.
harmed
Welcome
in
in. I hope you're well today. Thank you for the
least of
health
all,
check.
the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So
Okay,
you've
buddy.
decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
I guess
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means.
Hello to you too,
I'm
Title.
willing to divulge the unembellished truth
Hope you've been
as
well.
to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
I kind of don't want to. No.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's
The
dreamscape.
greatest will to use against
My
people with
inner
balls.
world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged
Heck yeah.
is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
You imprisoned us? Who in their right mind would expose their inner self like this? Well, time to break his mind, I guess.
That means...
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so she should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you.
You don't say.
Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen.
Oh my god, look! It's me! Mom, I'm famous!
From this point on, you will witness the worst decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts.
You're about to share everything with us and you aren't gonna give us chairs to sit on? We only have like 2 of them right there and it's not even facing the screens.
This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny.
We're about to replay this entire story again, but this time as a narrative.
When we found
with a narrator.
It was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub, probably abandoned by its parents. We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make?
Yes.
Stick to the original plan, and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it, and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
Decide the little Charmony dove's destiny. Optional, talk with the others and see what they think. Somehow I feel like the colors of these images are telling me to pick one option compared to the other.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But fine, I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something. And that'd just be too sad.
Okay.
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. it's just a quiz, I suppose it's fine to humor him. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage.
Uh-huh.
No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
Fair point, fair point.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left it where I found it, I fear it'd never get the chance to fly ever again.
So does my choice actually, like, impact the story in a way? Walk of Fame? All 3 of my companions say to build a cage. But that one has scary colors. Natural selection? Bruh. Should I just go, hee hee, I'm different from my companions. Let's build a nest outside. Or hey, let's just be a nice person and let's build a cage for the burb. Hee hee, I'm not like the rest of the trailblazers. That's my reasoning. That's my reasoning for choosing this one.
Interesting. Since you've made up your mind, allow me to reveal what fate this choice will bring to the fledgling. From what I've observed, there are at least 3 predators in that yard that prey on small birds.
Oh
the Vossicle
no.
scorpion, Asdana wolverine, and the Huntington winged snake. Even if they shy away from humans, these animals are still near apex predators in a fenced location like a yard. In such a location, only one fate awaits that little Charmony dove. A painful death.
Oh no.
As for the choice you made, I am deeply sorry. Now, let us advance to the second decision. This time, it's the story
It's
of a
the
dream
circle
chaser.
of life taking place.
This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to
Kill
the Oak
issue from the
family,
burb.
charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents, and providing them with the relevant
Oh no. The burb died from
It
natural
was during that
natural
period
selection.
that I had the opportunity
Survival
to hear
of the
voices from
fittest,
all
am I
corners
right?
of the dreamscape. Joy, sorrow,
It's just
arrogance, regret.
doing its part in the food chain.
The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a dream chaser. And
Oh my
an
god, we're
illegal
back at the
stowaway.
confession box.
Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything. He told me I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences. I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice. Will you do as I did, and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit, so that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels, until his inevitable judgment arrives? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows?
Law is justice.
Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this tragedy.
Okay, decide the Dream Chaser's destiny. Alright, companions of mine, what is your opinions?
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite common on
Learn that from
Penacony.
some guy who follows in accordance
But
with
that's not
some.
in the story. I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all. He sold his kids to chase a dream. Even if he intended to go back for them, it's still insanely irresponsible. With that thought, there's only one choice. Let the Bloodhound send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
Alright, Miss Himeko, the adult of the room.
A Dream Chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend him a hand. But what cruel repercussion would this choice result in? I think Sunday must have been deeply impressed by the limitations of the strong defending the weak through this incident.
Alright, and then this Firefly.
This question. Surely it has some connection to the baby bird story.
Callie! Hi, welcome in. I hope you're well today.
To use to persuade us. I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
Oh. Interesting, interesting. The two of them say to cease their pursuit, while one says to let the Bloodhounds take them. Remain silent and enforce the law. Convince the Bloodhounds to cease the pursuit. What do you think, chat? Didn't expect that from August 9th, honestly. What does chat say? What is the verdict from jury? Remain silent and enforce the law, or cease pursuit from this guy. One says that the law is order. Does this have any impact to the story at all? Would this change the storyline in any way at all? Oh, law is law.
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome. Sadly,
law
his
is
fate would
order.
be even more tragic. Say he never gets caught. He would only die from delirium. The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox. Not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream. Should he be apprehended? Could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies. Next comes the third and final decision. And the story this time is my own.
Oh heck, we're getting lore.
This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master, and as per his wish, we had a private conversation. What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister.
Oh?
The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
Somewhere in the world.
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
A stray bullet? What?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the Harmony. And to save the lives of that planet. She personally made for the front lines. She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Is she alright?
If the operation was successful...
Hi Frakuma, welcome in, I hope you're well today. How's stream going? It be going, it do be star railing.
By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony, it didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood.
Gopherwood.
Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
Oh, that's why?
How could this happen? Miss Robin.
It's all in the past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the Harmony's limitations and predicament. As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking. Likewise.
Do we really? That's the best answer. Heck yeah.
One last choice. But rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences. Because this is merely a figment of imagination.
Alice!
That has haunted me through countless
Look at it. I hope you're well today, and I hope stream went well as well. Oh, it does, yeah, before da 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 da. Welcome in, Raiders. You came at a time where we were witnessing a tragic backstory, but we don't worry about that right now. I hope y'all are doing well so far. And if you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Lindia Moss, the Blooming Lotus 5th Golf Master S-Class Adventurer of the Somnium Adventures Guild. Nice to meet you all. Variety stream resumes at Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. PST with some good old Genshin, Star Rail, Valorant, Kingdom Hearts, Digimon Survive, and any other fun games I'm interested in. And yeah, if you need to do your post-stream stuff, go eat, hydrate, stretch, nap, whatever it is, go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, enjoy some emotional damages called Honkai Star Rail. Hey, yeah. We just got through a tragic backstory.
Would you
so
still
now,
support Robin's
Emotional damage!
Yeah, that. Alright, my companions of mine. What do you say? Support Robin to go on her journey or stop Robin from going on the journey? What do you think, chat?
I believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak is a great mantra.
Would you support Robin and go on her journey and have the tragic accident happen, or stop her? Take Robin onto the train.
Like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize with all of them, fighting for survival against some unfathomable force. Their confusion and fear are lucid to me, but I also remember they chose never to give up. Just like Miss Robin. If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences. With each trailblaze, dangers and tribulations will surely follow. But would you ever back away? Would you stop March and Dan Heng from reaching their next destination? I believe you have an answer of your own in your heart.
Thank you, Mother Himeko! Such a wise lady.
Miss Robin's courage is admirable. And here I was thinking she was just another superstar celebrity. But the fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
Anyway. Will you make this choice? I'm making this decision.
I see. I am now aware of everyone's stances.
Does this actually have an impact
Raising
on the
these
future of the
questions merely
story?
serves to illustrate one point. The plight of
Or is it
Penacony
just giving
cannot
me
be
freedom of
salvaged
choice
by
with
the
no, with no
The true
consequences?
foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all.
Guys, what is happiness?
We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest.
Yeah, we love
Nature was
survival
always
of the
accompanied by
fittest.
predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds.
Uh-huh.
During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days.
In this economy, I don't think that's possible.
Every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole
But also, why
beings into
Sundays?
calculating
Why
the
not
distance between us
Saturdays?
and the
I
isolated
like
world
Saturdays.
of Pagana.
I'm not a big fan
Meanwhile,
of Sundays.
Some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit, living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
But what is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary wakening until the end of the cosmos.
He says solitary, but then my brain auto finishes to solitary confinement.
Paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature, and from there, show compassion and protection.
He yaps a lot, but he
admit
has a lot of
you
good
are
points. Yeah, I hate that he's making a lot of good points. I can't help but
brims with
agree.
Yet you express compassion for all, even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak, but whether they are weak or not,
Firefly
it
is
is
much
not
better
up
though.
to another
True.
to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak.
Nah, we're all weak.
I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Since when was I the group representative? Wait, I did not agree to this. Sure, I'll help in making the decisions, but I don't want to be the group representative.
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of deja vu. What is this place?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
Among us?
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
Misha, my little baby.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
Yes, always follow your gut, people. Don't listen to your brain. Listen to your gut. The gut is always right. This place looks a bit familiar. This place feels a bit nostalgic.
Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
All right, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose? Do you have any idea, Misha?
Flip a coin. Roll a die.
I guess maybe this way?
Follow your instincts. Listen to your gut.
I'm not entirely sure, but let's give it a try.
Oh, he's sprinting.
Wait, you managed to choose the right door on your first try?
Oh.
Weird. This place is quite different from the hotel. But I feel like I've been here before, and even lived here for a while.
Fascinating.
If I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clocky and I used to sit by the fire, listening to the crackling of firewood. And the room on the other side was the toy room. I loved spreading out all the toys from the box on the floor, and making up stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So, what is this place?
This could be a case of amnesia. Don't worry, Misha. It's common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those memories haven't vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems
those
familiar
memories
to you,
be living in the
don't we
deepest,
explore
darkest
a few
parts
more
of your
rooms
brain, and it
and
just
see if we can
randomly
recall anything
emerges
more?
at the most
Yeah,
random times of
then
your life.
Let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
The amount of times I'd just be laying in bed and staring at the ceiling, and then out of nowhere, just a forgotten memory of my childhood just plays in my brain, and I'm just like, bro, what the hell?
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker. So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But, Mikhail...
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Oh my god, you're his grandson?
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence. Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels.
He's so
He
adorable.
didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him.
It appears that the Seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence? So, where is your grandpa now?
He went off on a new journey, and it's been quite a while since I last saw him. So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
Where is Clocky? Where did he go? Where did Michael Mouse go?
Tick-tock.
Wow. A floating piano.
I heard some noises from the room. Origami Bird? That's a friend of mine.
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same.
You mean the little words I've been
Miss
yanking
Mirror's
out of
orders,
weird
handle
places?
all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can Origami Birds be sailors?
Anyone can be
us more about
sailors
the
if they try hard enough.
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
I think I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
Fountain. Fontaine?
Look, there it is!
Whoa!
The water resembles
Yo, that's so pretty. What the
precious
heck?
jewel embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
Yeah? Don't sigh or you'll start getting gray hair. You're talking like an elder.
I'm not an elder. I was just being a bit sentimental.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool.
Aw.
Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
Walking through memory lane, let's go. Operation Recover Misha's Memories.
No, we should turn left here.
Uh-huh. Something feels different about this place.
This is it. I remember this corridor. Up ahead is Grandpa's study. It was in that room that I saw him the last time.
Suddenly getting overwhelmed by the voices of Michael Mouse. Okay. Immediately getting bombarded by the voices of Michael Mouse upon entering the room. We love that.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky! You're here! Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain.
It's me, Mickey Mouse.
At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea and search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However,
Lucky be looking sleepy.
I could sense the
Honestly
gravity in
same.
his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping. He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
Aww.
A train? Could it be?
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle, echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha. And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
His voice. Oh my god.
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
Okay.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last keys?
Do you remember? You said you had taken a mysterious shower when you stumbled into this place.
Okay. Checking inventory. I don't remember getting that.
Looks like we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate it.
Okay. I love puzzles. Puzzles. Eh. Quick, quick. Alrighty. Viewer. This way.
This is it. This is my room of clocks.
A room of
While I
clocks.
spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base. Here, I learned how to repair clockwork and gears, out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
So, this building in the dream bubble
We're
is
just
your
getting everyone's
childhood
lore
home.
this story.
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
Yeah, you're the only one still in the dark. Too bad, I don't know either. I could either lie through my teeth or just admit that I don't know. Yeah, Marge. How come you're the one in the dark? Huh?
Marge, do you remember when she mentioned a clocky that only she could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
Heck yeah.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Wait, really? Yeah, you just gotta pretend that you know what's going on.
Only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblaze yet.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Huh.
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme.
Oh.
I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away?
Huh.
And the whistle you heard was the sound of the Express arriving at Penacony?
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details.
Story time?
How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...
Oh.
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self.
Is Misha not his name?
Please allow me to reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork.
Oh.
Or simply, Misha.
Ah.
If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
Oh.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
Oh.
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I am only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express. And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
It's all coming together now.
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony.
The original
and fought
Penacony.
for its future ever since.
OG Penacony.
I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others.
Wise words.
All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end.
Oh, heck.
Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
We inherit the
All right,
pocket
everyone,
watch and the
let's
hat.
make a decision.
We get a hat.
Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
I'll choose the Trailblaze. I want to witness the legacy. I object.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case, it's unanimous. Then let's proceed together to the end of this stream and tell Mikhail our decision.
We get a hat. I want a hat. The lights. Flashbanged.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The
compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me? Now go, board that train, and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
By fixing it.
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
Okay, fine by me.
I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
I see. This place reminds you of home.
The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory, and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us.
Hanun.
Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
Wait, it's dangerous to go alone.
This is
Take this.
Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip.
Just a little trip.
Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
It'll go down in flames.
What will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out?
It'll go down in flames.
Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next Watchmaker.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Alright, what's this idea?
Come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes, I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Asdana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade, and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
Oh, heck.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Yes.
Desperate?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha!
And there's Clocky.
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
Was undying.
Oh, so I won't forget it. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
As he's a clock?
Of course.
And Clocky is such an original name for a clock?
You lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it.
Oh, yeah?
I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Oh.
Yeah. Every night. We
Man, I want to meet this old man, right? He seems like such a great fella.
But you know what? It wasn't until
we practically
the day
watched
my
him grow
grandpa
up
gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all.
It wasn't?
It was a compass.
Oh.
So, your name should have been Compassy.
Bruh.
And the Watchmaker is just a nameless.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef.
Hey guys, look.
So,
it's
where to
Misha.
next?
It's
You know,
Mikhail.
Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
Shame I didn't pull for this guy. I know he's a 4-star, but my luck is so freaking bad that I struggle to even get the 4 stars. I still don't have him and I'm sad. Look at him. He's a baby. Oh, he's walking. Yep, that's it. That's it, Grandpa. Slowly climb the stairs. There will always be reruns. I know there's always reruns unless they pull a Kaveh on us in Star Rail. You know, Kaveh, the one who makes a debut banner and then somehow never shows up again. It's been how long since we got Kaveh? Oh, the body's gone. Rest under the moonlight.
I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No. I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you. Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze.
Tearing up. No, don't hit me with the
hands spin
cutscene.
around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Oh, hell yeah, we get an epic hat!
Means taking paths your predecessors forswore, and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
Oh, who's that? Hello? There was a very pretty lady for a split second.
Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage.
Not the
Since
stage.
the future of the Stellaron,
I have stage fright.
and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Oh, sheesh! Harmony Trailblazer? Hell yeah! Switch to path of fire. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually have to build this person differently now. You know what? That's fine. That's all fine. You can try out the current path here to further understand the combat mechanics. Heck yeah. Increases the break effect. Oh. Awesome, we throw a hat! Yeah, I also don't have Gallagher.
We need a strategy.
Wee! Am I gonna read all this? No.
Time to test our rapport.
I'm a play and learn kind of person. I don't need to read shit. What is this? Bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Let's improvise.
Suddenly Casinos. What are we, a Venturine now? Hell yeah, man. I've never played Shuyi before. I have never played Shuyi. I have her. I pulled her. I've never used her. Oh yeah. Fashionista right here. What is this?
The mood is set just right.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Strike a pose. Oh my god. I love that. I love that so freaking much. Oh my god.
It's time.
I just
Data net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bang bang. Bang bang boom.
That's all you got?
Bang bang Bakudan.
Time to mix things up.
Motor function, take your positions. By the order of execute the Marastruck!
And I've never used her?
Dreams do come true.
Commencing support.
Dreams come true. Is that really true?
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Ultimate dance move. Anyway. So I'm gonna build her at some point. Eventually. I don't got shit. I don't got shit. I'm just gonna put this on you for now. I swear I'll build you later. Wait, hold on. Did I not click shit? Whoops. I didn't click anything. Just give you random relics from the recommended, because I don't got anything.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, in all fairness. Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Yes.
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right.
Well, he's wrong.
I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square.
He's got a T-post to assert
That's
dominance.
why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
We won't back down either. But he's such a gentleman. If evil, why so nice? Oh my god, I can't believe that's actually an option. I flexed on him too hard with my peak swag. Guess I messed around and found out. Wait.
You. Every time an important moment arrives, you hesitate.
We fucked around and found out.
So a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight, and they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them. A desire to dream, to slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
What?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Another battle? But you're not gonna fight with us?
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true.
Bye, Firefly. I'll pull for you
In a
soon when
way
she
that
comes
will
out.
only
Me
be
and you
revealed
both.
when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form?
Huh?
Does that mean...
The true death, where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
Oh shit.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
No, don't leave.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A
No.
new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me.
Oh my god, it's a Sam.
My biggest death. May we meet again in reality.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
3?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire.
Yeah, honestly, eternal life kind of sounds like it'll suck.
And I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
Isn't that the end goal in life?
The same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
Oh. Well, dang. In the meantime, somewhere in the blah 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 blah.
Man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The Nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist.
My Firefly story hit hard.
Not
I
just
know,
those names.
right?
Even Mr. Wings is just like you.
Dude, the entirety of Penacony is just hitting hard.
Listen or give up, no matter what.
I feel like I haven't felt this way since
Fate
Bellabog.
is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
Cheers.
It's warm here, isn't it? You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain.
And then we're back to
Warm,
Acheron's
fresh
backstory.
In this desolate place.
He an old
I was just
mentor that
following
died
the
a
scent of
tragic
life.
death.
It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy.
Oh.
Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries.
Really?
The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilis.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
Did she die?
She became stagnant water.
Ah.
Well, my condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her, just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left, and besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in the red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
Oh, heck.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down. the sky will clear up.
That was deep. Bruh, these backstories be hitting hard. What the hell?
You heard of a planet named Biaris Andros, Donhung. It's one of the paradise kingdoms under the influence of harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardon nature and miner systems. Half an hour ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it?
Sound being weird?
The family deliberately
what do you mean? Like, how
used
weird?
the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the Nihility, I'm rarely
Fixed itself?
affected by the power
Okay.
of other gods, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biaris Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization
With
sheltered by
Scratchy
the
or
Harmony.
Scuffy? Oh
But
shit.
Penacony is different.
Well, that was new.
If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster?
How could I forget?
Tezeront, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war, the propagation and the order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Xipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
Holy
I don't see any
forkaroni!
descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to use
can't
that
say
from
for
now
sure.
on.
They're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Holy
Too
whoop!
complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
Exactly.
Oh?
The assistance from the Lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Oh?
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Aww. Aww. Three system hours until Charmony Festival, Penacony Grand Theater.
Are you the only one here, my child?
This is why he best played. This is why he's my husband.
This is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order, so I'll take her place.
So Sunday's gonna sing in her place?
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
Oh shit.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected.
Dang guys, the height difference between birds go crazy.
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order.
Huh?
And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the Harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
It's for justice, my child.
Justice will be served.
If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
Flop. Oh my god, it died. Oh my god, the bird died. It just fell over and died.
Shall ascend
With a
to the
plop.
heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my
Oh my
light,
god, that's a lot of
my
dead
people
birds.
shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
2 system hours until
This
Charmony
is the
Festival.
interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Are we too late? Looks like the Charmony Festival was a flop at the box office.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets. Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
Let's explore around. Be careful, everyone.
Watchmaker's hat. Oh, it's a sticker. I was like, what is this? I thought we already got the watchmaker's hat. It was a sticker. Ooh! Really? Didn't notice at all? What is that? You know what? I don't want to know. Anyway. It's been 3.5 hours. I think I'm gonna call it here for part 2. Dude, all the friggin' backstories be going crazy. Whoever's been writing it has got bills to pay. Okay. Bum ba dum bum. Dun, dun, dun. Move us on at the tower. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Sempre damn it. Okay. I haven't rated you in a while. Alrighty. I'm gonna be rating Frosted Plague 7. Just call him Frost, whatever. It's a pretty cool guy. I think you guys will like it. You over there? Currently playing Overwatch. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun getting emotional with everyone. Because we love emotional star railing. It's a classic Hoyo emotion. If you don't feel emotional while playing a Hoyo game, you might want to get your emotions checked. Because Hoyoverse has never failed to make me cry. At least once. In a single story quest. No matter what kind of story it is, it'll make me cry. Anyway, I'm gonna be back tomorrow for even more star railing, aka part 3 and the final chapter for me for Penacony. And I believe that's when we're going to have a boss fight. So we're gonna be there for a while, because I don't got good team comps. I don't use team comps, that's the problem. Alrighty. Let me just, before I queue up the raid and stuff, if you haven't already, feel free to join the Discord where we have live notifications, weekly schedules, overall hanging out with everyone, and checking out all the other content creators who hang around in there. And speaking of content creators, you should go check out the rest of the members of Project Radiance, the VTuber group I'm in. They are amazing. They are so nice, and they are very welcoming. I'm sure you guys will like it over there. And we have the raid message. Yeah, Lotus Raid. And I keep forgetting about this, but if you're ever interested in commissioning me for any kinds of art or whatever, feel free to just check out my VGen. Heck, even dropping a follow is more than enough for me. It really helps a lot with getting verified on there. And yeah. Alrighty. Oh my god, that is an ad. A 1-minute ad. Time to stall for like the next 45 seconds. So anyway, about the weather. How's the weather for you all? I have so much to complain about the weather. It could take me more than a minute, but I just hate it so freaking much, especially at this time of year when it starts getting hot and I get all freaking sweaty. It's disgusting. Heck, it's even hard to fall asleep at night just because it's so freaking hot. Like, I know I have a fan literally pointing at me the entire night and blowing air in my direction, but it's blowing hot air in my direction, so that's not exactly pleasant, and if anything, it's just cooling down the sweat. That's all it's been doing. What I hate most about hot weather is when you take a shower, like a cold shower, you step out and then immediately start sweating. That's like the worst part. At least it's not like the kind of weather in Vietnam. The last time I went there, like, I experienced the weather over there for the first time. It was so freaking humid. It was really hot, it was humid, and the after shower sweats in Vietnam was probably the worst feeling I've ever felt in my life. Because at least here the air is dry, but over there it's humid, so it feels like I've been sweating even more. It's either been hot as fuck or raining. Amazing today. Thank you, thank you. The ad done. Okay. Alrighty. Queuing up. Yeah. Raid is queued. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by today. It was a lot of fun. Can't wait to come back tomorrow for our very rare Wednesday stream to finish the Penacony story quest and then cry my eyes out. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Say hi to Frost. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. May the stars light your way. Starry also sad. It do be sad, yes. Alright, bye everyone.